I'm going to tell you the secret to increasing your profit margin by 30 to 35%. I've done this in my business, and it's something that the small business owner has a problem doing, and it is saying no to customers that don't align with your ideal customer. I see so many people do this. They say yes to things because they're like, I don't want to say no to revenue. I don't want to say no to that money. But the issue is that money that you're taking is at a discount. And I'll provide an example. At my company, my insurance agency, this year, we increased our profit margin by 30%. We didn't have to hire that many people. We were more efficient with our time. All of our team has way more time on their hands. I have way more time on my hands because we have identified the clients that we do not want to work with. And when those clients reach out to us for insurance, I own an insurance agency. We do business insurance in 30 different states. We know the type of businesses that we want to work with. We know in that segment, right? Like we love working with excavating companies. We love working with contracting companies. One type of company that we're not a huge fan of right now is security guard officers, property, large rental properties with old houses. I've identified that our hit ratio on these accounts are so low, and we expend so much time that the ones that we close, if we were to divide it by our time, it is not profitable, if not very, very minimally profitable. So when we started saying no to this, we started looking around. We were like, okay, we have a lot more time on our hands. Wow. I have 2 to 3 hours more a day where I don't have to be messing around on accounts that are probably not going to pay us. We make money if somebody buys insurance from us. We make a commission based on the premium. So usually our commission's anywhere from 10 to 20%. So if somebody doesn't move forward, we don't get paid, okay? So the key is to work on stuff that you're gonna make money on, and that's every small business. Whether you're a contracting firm, you show up to a homeowner and you're pitching a job, you know, how many jobs are you actually following through in doing? How many jobs are falling through, wasting your time? They want to talk in the backyard for 30 minutes about their landscaping and they don't even buy. How do you minimize the time? You associate your ideal customer. Okay, so what we defined is these are the type of companies we like to work with. And furthermore, in that, we want to work with people who want to make decisions quickly. We don't want to work with people who are going to sit there and ask every question under the sun, drag us through the mud on an account. If it's a transactional account, it means the premium is very low, the insurance is very straightforward. We want that transaction to go quickly. And if it's not, and you can tell that somebody is sitting there fumbling with their hands, figuring out excuse after excuse, how to poke holes in what you're selling to them, then you need to move on. You need to move on because you're stuck working with the client that's not going to buy from you when you should be stuck working with the client that is going to buy from you. So what I'm trying to say is instead of messing with my non-ideal customer, I save more time and I replace that ideal customer with that non-ideal customer with 4 great customers, okay? Now my velocity, my number of deals may go down, but my profitability goes up. So this has allowed us to continue to scale without having to hire people, to continue to scale and be profitable where I can actually reinvest into revenue producing activities. My salespeople can reinvest into sales producing activities, and my account managers can get back to managing the accounts that pay us really well instead of screwing on the accounts that don't pay us anything. Be efficient in your small business. Don't be somebody that's got to take every freaking deal under the sun because you feel like you're going to go out of business. It is good for your employees to have free time. It is good for you to have free time in your business. If I have free time in my business, I am so creative. I can go produce more revenue. That's what it's resulted in. Our revenue, since we decided to target our ideal customer and say no to the customers that we don't like in the last 6 months, we have seen a massive increase in new sales, great new sales, and we've seen our profitability go up. This means me as the owner, I make more money with less expense with more efficiency. This means instead of 12, 15-hour days, I'm working 10-hour days, and I'm making more money and more profit. So saying no in your business will result in you making more money. It will result in you efficiently running your business so your business isn't running you. Stop saying yes to everything. You don't need to be the fat kid in the food line. Grab what you need, grab what you get, grab what you can get and use efficiently and move on. You don't need to sit at the buffet line all day. You don't need to sit there and be trapped with every client that calls the phone. You should be, when somebody calls the phone, you should be picky. Why the heck would I do business with you? Let me ask qualifying questions to understand what type of client you're going to be. And if you fit the mold, let's move forward. If you're not, call a competitor. Go waste their time. I'm going to scale my business way faster because you're going to go waste my competitor's time when my time is saved on clients that are good. Build a business that you look at and are proud of its client base. Don't build a business full of a bunch of people that when the phone rings, you're like, why them again? And sometimes you have to deal with those people. You don't know. It's really hard sometimes to identify who's a great customer, who's not. But if you can do the best you can, build a book of business, build a book of clients that you really like to work with, you're going to do that. So as always, please hit like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting content 3 to 4 times a week. And as always, if you'd like to have a call or if you want my ebook for $5, you can download it and it'll show you how to get a business idea, how to scale that business to over $1 million. Take care.